Ball Benoit, Conflict of Sports, checking in.
What was up? What's up? It's your boy Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Why, this ain't the boot, this Eazyana. Conflict of Sports in this bitch.
And
what's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
And you know what I'm saying, we gotta give a big shout out again. You know what I'm saying, the birthday was yesterday, but you know what I'm saying, happy birthday again. You know what I'm saying?
My boy made the big 40, you hear me?
Boy, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not fault, but I'm still repping them threes. I'm throwing them threes up. I'm still repping them threes for now. It ain't gonna be too much longer though. I'm telling y'all now, and I'm putting that out there. When I do touch 40, just know that party y'all got. I'm having a fucking celebration. That bitch gonna be live. I gotta outdo my dad. And my dad had turned 50. That nigga party was so lit. I wish I could go back to that boy. That boy party was fire for his 50th birthday. So I gotta do something for that party. I gotta show up for that party. I gotta show up for that party.
Yeah.
Gotta have that shit. I fuck around. I'm gonna have an elephant in that motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm coming down.
Nigga said elephant.
Oh, I'm gonna have a whole elephant in there. My man have a Dumbo in that bitch with him.
Shit, I might have to do one for mine. You know, mine closer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like for real, bro. That's life, bro. A lot of people that we love and we miss ain't reaching some shit. Somebody ain't 30 years old, man.
Yeah, man.
So you got it at 40.
You might as well go on a nice trip for your B-Day coat, big nice guys trip somewhere, man.
Yeah, I can see that man on the beach, just chilling, walking on the beach. Like, man, you need a beach vacay. Fuck for all that shit, you could throw that bitch shit, have that bitch with E. We can go to the beach out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least we'll know we with somebody that know where to take us. Real talk.
Yeah, but got a few things to talk about. You know, championship game, quote championship game.
Man, that wasn't no championship game. That was a fucking scrimmage.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the chef is finally back. You know, we got the NFL playoffs start this weekend, and we just had the tank fight over the weekend. The first one, the TCU Georgia championship game, which wasn't really a championship game. It was embarrassing. TCU should be very embarrassed because you did all this, you know, but the college committee, you know, they're trying to give other conferences a chance to get in the, you know, to get in the college playoffs and try to play for a national championship, but it's not working that much. Especially if they're playing a team from the SEC. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people hate it, but like me and one of my coworkers was saying, bro, SEC is big boy football. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much dominance, bro. The SEC has won 13 of the last 17 national championships, man. Since 2006, the SEC got 13 national championships. You know what I'm saying? Even though one team got half of it, even though, you know, one team got half of them, but still, that's just pure dominance from one college conference, man. That it was embarrassing. I wanted to turn the game off, but I just couldn't stop looking at it, even though it wasn't nothing to look at.
The over and under was 64. Georgia covered that shit by itself.
No, they really did.
Hey, you know what's the crazy thing about that? I knew they was gonna get their ass beat. I was just trying to give them a little hope. I think I think if we all would have came together and said that TCU would have did a little something, they would have scored 14. I think my little hope got them their little score on the board, but they was not winning this. From the beginning, them people not them. The college playoff. Let's just say this. If they're gonna be putting them teams in like that based off of the so-called ranking, being that they're extending it, they need to push that extension even closer so that we can get all them teams out there that's top 3 and all that get knocked out by SEC and just let it convert back to what it already was. Because they be putting them teams in there because of their record and so say they ranking and they did this. Then they see a real football team, and then you get this. Like I had posted that in our group, that man that was going off pretty much saying like even the people that's going for other teams, like the college, the championship is supposed to be for all college fans. Everybody watch that. No matter who your team is, everybody want to watch that and enjoy that so that they can get ready and have a closure to the college football season. That shit there, man, that wasn't no closure, bro. Like you got, imagine if you spent all kind of money, or not even all kind of money. Like if you had like a party at the house, the part is supposed to be towards the game to be on the edge of your seat to see everything. It shouldn't be one-sided. That shit was one-sided from kickoff, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man, they were playing against a fucking grown-ass man out there, man, you know?
And yeah, that's another thing, too. I don't know how the fuck I know how he did it, but come on, man. For all that, they could have had Lamar out there, man.
Yeah, bro. There's like, yeah, bro, like he, a 26-year-old quarterback, you know, it's college. Man, I watched the game. I was watching the game one day, bro, and I think they had a kicker, bro, and that dude was in his 30s. As a kicker in college. I'm like,
man. So so I didn't know you can go that up like 40. But what I'm saying is you couldn't find no 22-year-old that can kick. Like you telling me you got a 40-year-old kicker in college. Like, come on, man. Like that, if you're gonna be doing all that, like, man, I don't even know. But I'm just curious to know. At what age do you have to qualify to be? And if he's 40, that man started at 36.
No, it was a kicker in his 30s. Not 40.
I think you say he was 40.
But still, like how you get 30 playing on a college team? Like what your eligibility start like soon? Like if you start school late, start college late, that's when your eligibility start.
Pretty much.
Well, if it start like that, cool. I can get it because if I was to go to college right now and decide, okay, I want to play football, whatever, and get into it, well, shit, I'll be an old-ass college player too.
Man, fuck all that.
But
I don't know how he survived it.
But doesn't necessarily mean I'll be as good as the youngsters neither.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So and that brings me back to that man in his 30s, the kicker. You telling me they had no 20-year-old, 21-year-old that could kick? You tell him, come on, man. Like the coaches should be ashamed of themselves for that, for one.
But it you know, man, it be you know, and shit. When Burrow came out, I think Burrow was like 24.
Yeah, but that's still reasonable, folks.
But you know, most
24,
of them,
that's still, come on, man. 24.
Most of them come out, you know, most come out, you know what I'm saying, 21, 22, you know. But yeah.
You can really count and say he was 23 if he had just turned 24.
So, you know what I'm saying, Bennett.
Because you got to think it lap over to the next year. When's his birthday?
Because Burrow, like, because when LSU won the championship, him and Lamar Jackson was the same age, and he older than Lamar Jackson by, I think, maybe by like some months or something. And so Stetson Bennett, you know what I'm saying, he coming out of Georgia, he going into the draft. and you pretty much drafting a quarterback that should pretty much be in like his third or fourth year in the NFL.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is, on a good note, I mean, just I can't say that just because he was good in college. I mean, he was more developed. I ain't gonna say he was smarter, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna make him a top pick. I mean, he gonna get his dream. He's supposed to be in his third year in the NFL.
Yeah. So, but, you know, he was a walk-on. You know what I'm saying? He was a walk-on. He went to a junior college. You know, he sat behind some people at Georgia, and you know, when he got his shot, he took his shot. And but they had.
Oh yeah, you always got to stay ready. That's one thing I can say about quarterback. Always got to stay ready.
I kid you not, bro. I remember a couple of years ago. I don't remember the quarterback name, but they had a quarterback in college that was still in college, and when he got drafted, he got drafted at like 27. I can't remember his name, but I do remember that he was 27.
How many years you can redshirt?
Oklahoma State. He was at Oklahoma State. He was a quarterback for Oklahoma State. And that dude, when he left,
I'm just trying to figure out how many years you can redshirt.
27.
What's up, world? This your girl Smiley Love of Smiley Crafts and Things. And basically, I make handmade crafts with resin and epoxy. And I also resell jewelry as well. So follow my Instagram. It's smileycrafts.things, THANGS. And by using FOH podcast, when you DM me, I will take off 15% off your purchase. Thank you.
I don't know. Well, look at this. They got this dude for Oregon. Like he's been eligible for 9 years.
Shit. Oh, boy.
He had an injured year, a COVID year, and like he's still like they gave him like two more years of eligibility. And it's like you've been there since what? What I looked at, I forgot what the post was, like 2014 or 2015. It's like, bruh. And it's like you like after 5 years, I give you 6. If you got redshirted twice, you know what I'm saying? I give you the 6 years. But once it go past that, look, man, it's time to roll out, man. You know what I'm saying? For sports, you know what I'm saying? For sports wise in college, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. But overall, though, man, when it comes to that college football, like I said, if they're gonna do the playoff system, they need to have that shit more competitive. As far as not even no, I say this. They should have it to where a TCU gonna play a stronger team that they played from the season in the first round. If they pass that test, they belong to be there. Well, you got to get them type of teams out of there because it didn't come down to the best football team in this series. It came down to they was playing somebody they wasn't supposed to be playing anyway. It wasn't even about who was the better football team. They wasn't even supposed to be playing them people. So that's how that goes. It was a good football team in their whole bubble. But
they beat Michigan. You know what I'm saying? They beat Michigan. You know, they beat Michigan. You know, to get to the title game. You know, but
yeah, listen.
You know, they just SEC, man, is just
they must have left all their gas at that game in that stadium because they sure didn't bring it to go play Georgia.
They must have. They must have. they must have, bro. They must have. But you know, big ups to Georgia Bulldogs, back-to-back national champions. First time since Alabama in 2011, 2012. So they'll be looking.
Hey, well, I know Nick Saban was pissed off. I know.
Oh yeah.
He was looking at that shit like that's what the fuck y'all got playing.
He was. He was.
Fuck.
And then they had Coach Prime sitting right next to him recruiting on TV.
Hey.
So you know he was mad.
Hey.
You know he was mad.
Hey.
You know he was mad. But
Yeah, shout out to all that. But I want to talk about my boy Tank.
The man drives. The man pulls up in a tank, bro. What you want?
Yeah, I fucks with him. Now one thing I can say about that fight, because I didn't watch the fight. I wouldn't watch all the highlights and I watched the best of each round. And I can say he gotta protect himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
He gotta protect himself a little bit more. I don't think he focused on defense too much from what I saw. Now I didn't watch the whole fight, so I could have just been seeing what they put on there. But as far as like the protection, I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't like it.
He a counter puncher. He a counter fighter. That's what he's a counter.
For how long though? You gotta think about that. No. I know that, but for how long though?
Yeah.
Can't be a counter puncher your whole career. You gotta start putting that in there, man. And that just goes to show he's strong with that. But for how long you gonna be a counter puncher? You know what I'm saying? You can't be no counter puncher for your whole career. You gotta start working on that. Because old dude, I ain't even gonna say old dude hit soft, but he was tagging him. He was just getting tagged back hard. You know what I'm saying? So Tank gotta watch that shit. You gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, the highlights I saw, you know what I'm saying? Old boy has some good shots. You know, Garcia has some good shots.
Mm-hmm.
But when Tank caught him with that left hook, bro, with that left hook to the right temple, that was the shot right there.
Yeah, that man was walking to the wrong side, man. That man didn't know where the fuck he was at after that hit.
That nigga stopped the fight itself. That's the first time I ever seen
that man. Oh yeah, that man was like, shit, I cannot see. I could not see. That's some serious shit right there. And think ass talking about I didn't know I hit that hard. Oh, Tank be trolling, but I wanna see the other Garcia. That's the fight. I'm gonna get that fight. I got to see that. That's what I want. For all that shit, I need to see it.
That's the one I want to watch. That I'm if it go down, I'm watching down. I'm watching down.
If it's already in store.
No, I think what you mean if that's happening.
April 15th, they say.
Man. Tank said it after the fight. He said, everything is still, they waiting on Ryan.
Huh?
Yeah, Tank said it after the fight in the press conference. They pretty much still waiting for Ryan.
Nah, man, it's April 15th. I mean, at least that's what Ryan Garcia said. I mean, Ryan said April 15th. No, but
yeah, they're saying a date, but
it just need to happen. Like her too. But I don't even think Ryan could beat Regis.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It was being honest. No, but that's my opinion. I don't think this Garcia guy. No.
I just like. There's a couple of people I'm trying to see. I want to see fight. You know, I can't wait for that fight for sure. And then I want to see. I gotta see my boy Wilder again. My boy Wilder, man. My dog, man.
Till this day.
Till this fucking day.
That white boy be
Till this fucking day. Man, that motherfucking glove, but hey, now come on now. Let's not open up a can now. You ain't gonna do my dog like that. You seen that man glove was moving like it was from Harlem. That man looked like he had some 8 balls in that motherfucker. Yeah,
beat him more than once though.
No, I do not take that from him. He did definitely. I'm just saying though that last one was like my boy Wilder now says, it's kind of a little shaky. A little shaky, but at the end of the day, a W is a W and an L is an L. You gotta be like they say. I learned this from Floyd. Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah.
Protect yourself at all times. So hopefully he learned from that. If not, if they do meet up again and he don't protect himself, dude already got the best of the series. So I mean, at the end of the day, you definitely gotta knock this dude. You gotta knock it. Ain't no draw, nothing. You gotta knock this man out to even redeem or take a little bit back from the last 3. It gotta be a knockout, and it gotta be one like that. You know,
man, y'all seen
that motherfucker.
Y'all seen old boy sign with that new MMA league, the PFL. Jake Paul. Yeah.
Who?
That boy Jake Paul, he signed with that new MMA league, the PFL.
Man, I ain't watching that. Listen.
That league, that's where Clarissa should be fighting at when she fight MMA. She with them, the PFL. That's a new MMA league.
Really, always coming out with
something. I'm watching highlights. I'm not ordering that. Nobody want to hear about that.
Nah, but he actually been training in that MMA for like since the beginning.
I'm not even wasting no energy to it. I don't even want to talk about that when that fight happens. And let that man knock somebody's head off his shoulders, literally. If he knocks somebody's head off and their head actually come off their body, that's what I want to talk about. Other than that, don't talk about that shit. But I give him his respect though. He making money. Though I respect anybody getting money, and he definitely getting the bag. So I respect him for that.
Yeah,
definitely respect.
His brother in the WWE.
You see what I'm saying? There they go. That's what I'm talking about. Look what we talking about. Look what we talking about. For all that man about to fight Ric Flair or something, man. I don't want, man. Shout out to Ric Flair though. That's my boy. That's my boy. Shout out to the Nature Boy. Shout out to the Nature Boy. The Nature Boy.
That was back in. Ooh, well, that's when wrestling was wrestling.
Yeah, shout out to the Nature Boy. Shout out to my boy Razor Ramon. Shout out to my boy Big Diesel. And you can't forget my boy Macho Randy Savage. Can't forget my dog. You can't forget my dog. My dog is full of that. My dog full of that shit. Going at it. Looking back as a child, man, and you looking at that shit, my dog full of that shit, man.
That boy did the snake, man. That boy used to come out with a snake.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yep.
Now let's get to this interesting. I'm about to say. Oh, go ahead.
Your boy is back.
Yeah, man, but them niggas lost last night to the fucking Sun with nobody.
Yeah, but the chef is back.
Yeah.
I'm about to go look at the standings right now.
Yeah, but how the fuck you lose to the Suns with no Paul, no Booker, and no Aiden? And you had Wiggins, Poole, Clay, and fucking
because Phoenix tired of losing. Phoenix tired of losing.
No excuse though.
Let me see what the NBA talking about.
Yeah, I hadn't even
looking at the standings.
Yeah, I hadn't even been checking out the standings lately.
Yeah, but that's not bad though. They have 500 right now. They 20-20. The Golden State Warriors, so they 6. So they ain't in no play-in.
They 8.
Man, Lakers been making a comeback.
Yeah, 8 spot.
Been making a push. Who in the 8th spot?
Golden State.
Golden State.
Oh, it dropped. What the record? Mine say 2020. What they record is?
They 20-21.
Oh, all right. So they update on that one. What they got the Lakers at on minus 11? So what they 12?
12, 19, 22.
Yeah, they've been playing better though.
Damn, them bitches just went up 1.
Big Pelicans
they've been playing better though.
Yeah, what the Pelicans at?
Number 3.
Oh, 24-16?
25-16.
25?
But they might be 25-17 now because they lost tonight.
Who they played tonight?
Brooklyn.
Oh, them boys, that's Brooklyn on some other shit right now. I love it, though.
Yeah, they hot. They hot, but Durant gonna be out for about a month.
I mean, not Brooklyn, my bad. Boston, my bad. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, yeah, Tatum had 30 or something like that tonight?
Yeah, he played Boston. Tatum had 31.
That motherfucker, that in his bag.
Nigga Brown had 41.
Oh.
Brown went for 41?
Yeah, McCollum went for 38.
Yeah, bro. Tatum get my vote for MVP. Tatum got my vote for MVP.
Yeah.
You know, but look, even what I'm saying, even though Jokic is doing his thing, they're gonna try to.
But we talked about this though. Tatum beat all of them, huh?
They're gonna. He lost to. They lost to Denver, but they're gonna try to give Jokic. They're gonna try to let Jokic get that 3 for 3, 3 years back to back. They're gonna try to give Jokic that MVP 3 years in a row.
I was watching something. I think it was on NBA TV, and Isaiah Thomas was talking, and he had a good valid point. He was saying pretty much the overseas basketball players taking over the league because they don't have no college out there. They don't have college, so they play high school, and right off after that, they in the pros playing against grown men, and they play all the way up until they make it to the NBA. So they more developed as far as playing against tougher competition at a young age. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I remember in the United States is kind of tarnishing the development of the youth by the game is not free to play no more. He was like, back in the day, the older cats would actually give the game to the younger players and you play for free. And he was like, now in the States, you gotta pay to play. So there's AAU, there's the parks, like anywhere you go, you gotta pay to play. And he's like, that's tarnishing the game because you gotta pay to play. He's like, overseas, it's high school and it's pros. And you in there, you playing. Because look at Luka. Look at all the ball. I mean, the ball playing on professional teams. Like Luka, I would say 16, 17 playing with grown men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they do that. Look, Giannis, like all them boys used to, like how we used to be back in the days in the United States where you would travel to parks to get the best competition. Like park ball used to be real heavy. You know, that was before the AAU. They had the little here and there tournaments for like the teams and the people select teams and stuff like that. But for the most part, man, you will see the best basketball players looking to play other players. Like you have to go and find them other parks and be like, we got Knicks. And that's what you would do if you was evolved. Nah, you gotta pay, you gotta check. Like it's too much going into it. And one thing that I can say that I don't like about it right now is like they starting to rate these basketball players, these kids, they having ratings in middle school. Like they saying, oh, this is the top prospect for 2040 or 2031 or whatever the case may be. And like, damn, that man ain't even got his identity yet. Like, he's just learning right now. Them moves that he got now might be even better and different when he gets to 16, 17. But you rating the man, he 8 years old right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he had a good valid point with it. But I think that was like a little segment he had did on NBA TV. I had turned the channel, I seen him talking out and listening, and he pretty much in so many words, and his exact words was, "You gotta pay to play," pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's messing the game up for the youth.
Oh, it is. They're not.
What you gotta think? Y'all watch that documentary with the USA team with Kobe in them?
They don't teach the fundamentals in U.S. basketball anymore. Overseas,
no, but that's what I get back though with that USA team with Kobe, LeBron, and all them.
Yeah,
the boys is getting their ass whooped because they was only practicing with each other in the summertime and they went straight down. They had to make a commitment to, if you're gonna be on the USA basketball team, you gotta commit to X amount of summers, X amount of this, X amount of that. Because the teams that they was going to play, them dudes, that's a team. They've been playing together. That's the same team. They've been playing with each other since 16, 17. Like, they got the chemistry. They know what to do this. They know what to do that. And then the rules are different. You got the NBA rules, and then you got the what's it, FIFA? What it is? FIFA. They got this different rules. You can do this. You can do that. You can't touch the ball. Like, so they had to pretty much learn how to play their style of basketball because nobody played the NBA style basketball but the NBA.
Yeah. And the FIBA basketball is heavier than the NBA basketball.
Yep. Oh. But that's all I got on that basketball, though.
You know what I'm saying? All-Star, look at these All-Star break coming up, next month. Utah. In Utah.
I can't tell you what is there to do in Utah.
Go on the snow.
I think I spoke on this. Like what? Like what you going?
Go play in some snow. Go on some mountains.
Oh yeah, you're sure right because it should be snowing around that time. I definitely. That's a damn.
They're gonna be in Utah, bro. They might as well holler at young boy.
Well, man.
Holler at young boy. Most of the young NBA players, that's all they listen to anyway, is young boy.
Oh, you can see young boy make up appearance and be on the sideline, bro. The camera won't stay off that man because he'll never come out.
I just say, man, what if they get top to perform at the All-Star game out there, huh? Yeah, I would say, what if they get?
Yeah, but I don't think he can really leave. I don't think he can leave that house, though, bro. I don't think that boy can leave that house, man. And well, it's NFL playoff time. Wild card weekend. Got some good games.
I know you're gonna ask me something that's gonna be so hard for me to even say anything about.
I gotta pull up
situation.
I gotta pull up the game. Wild card weekend. All right. Let's see. Wild card weekend.
It's going down, man.
All right. And then on the NFC side, Seahawks and 49ers.
Oh, you already know. Oh, fuck. That's a tough. Even though I'm going with the Seahawks. I gotta. No, fuck
the Seahawks too. Underdog. I'm going to the Seahawks too, dog.
Now watch this. Watch this. Watch. Who you got, Cole?
The Niners.
Oh,
the Bulls hot right now, bro.
Why would you even? Why?
The Niners, bro. The Niners are hot right now, bro. These dudes finished the regular season winning 10 games in a row. Number 1 defense in the NFL. They hot right now.
You remember that conversation we had about roots?
Man, we ain't talking about no damn roots right now, man. We talking about the playoffs.
You remember that conversation we had a couple of episodes ago about the roots? Remember that conversation, E?
We talking about playoffs right now, man.
I'm talking to E right now. Though. Hold on, let me.
We being realistic right now. We talking.
So can I talk? So can I ask E a question, or I don't have that right to ask E a question right quick?
No.
Playoffs.
So I don't.
No,
I don't.
That's not.
Why not?
That's not what we talking about. Because that's not what we talking about.
That's football. I'm talking about football. I'm talking about the roots of football.
No, you're not. We talking about the matchups.
So what I'm talking about
this weekend. We talking about the matchups this weekend.
E. E. You remember that?
The next one, Chargers and Jaguars.
Why you skip the way
the Jaguars? Who y'all like in that matchup?
Oh man.
I think that's gonna be a
Jaguar. I'm going with the fuck that. I'm going with the Jags.
And they actually have a nice team. They actually have a nice young team in Jacksonville.
I'm going for the Jags.
Big ups to their coach, man, Doug Peterson. He really did a good job with the Jaguars, to finish the season the way they did. He did a hell of a job with the Jaguars. And I think they might pull it off too. I think it's gonna be a close game. I really think it's gonna be a close game. Either team could win. But I'm gonna take the Jags. I'm gonna take the Jags to win that matchup.
I'm gonna fuck with the Jags.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been rolling with these dudes all year, bro. I'm gonna just have to switch it up, man. I'm gonna go for the Chargers, man.
That's respect.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. That game, that's a game, bro. It can go either way. That game can go either way. Next game on the AFC side, the Dolphins versus the Bills.
Oh, come on, man. You already know.
Two are not playing, bro.
You know I'm wrong. It ain't even about that. It's not even about. I gotta just like he just said. He just said something, and I'm gonna copy and paste that to what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna just end it with the difference from when he said the Chargers. I'm gonna say the Dolphins. That's how I'm rocking. Dolphins. The Dolphins.
I like Buffalo, dog, and I kind of like Buffalo to kind of go further in the playoffs. I like Buffalo over the Dolphins, man. Especially without Tua.
If Tua would have been playing, I think it would be more of an interesting game, with Tua playing. Even with Teddy playing, it would have been an interesting game, but even Teddy not going to be able to play. So and then with for the Bills, everything that just happened, with DeMar Hamlin, they got a little something, they on a mission. So yeah, Buffalo. Back on the NFC side, you got the Giants versus the Vikings.
Fuck.
Man, I'm going with the Vikings, man. My boy Jefferson gonna have over 150 yards, man. Catch it, man.
Yeah, I got the Vikings. It's tough as that one. So that's not that bad for you to say that. That wound pretty much kind of healed up a little bit. So I'm gonna fuck with the Vikings on that one. You already know how I feel about it. It's not even happening.
Yeah,
can't see myself.
Kind of the same way with E. I think Jefferson gonna go off. He gonna go off this game. So I'll take the Vikings in that one also. Ravens Bengals.
Joey and company.
Another one. No Lamar Jackson. I think they already said it. He not playing. Would have been a more interesting game with Lamar playing.
That sucks, man.
Bengals, and the Bengals are the defending AFC champions. So, they still trying to prove that, yeah, look, we still the AFC champs. So
Man, it sucks to play a whole season, do good, and get hurt at the end of the season, and you make the playoff and you can't even play the playoffs, man. Like, man.
Yeah.
Now the situation is like, okay.
And then what I'm saying, this was that, he was already, Lamar was, this was that it's contract time, this off season, you know what I'm saying? So and so yeah, this so yeah, I'm definitely rocking with the Bengals on this one. Who you like, Baker?
Oh man. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know. Should I go against the grain? Or should I? The Bengals. I'm gonna fuck with them.
I can understand if Lamar was playing.
No, I'm gonna fuck with the Bengals for sure. It just hurt. But I'm gonna fuck with the Bengals though, because at the end of the day, I mean it's the Bengals, so I'm gonna fuck with them.
Yeah. And the last wild card game
on
the NFC side. The Dallas Cowboys versus Tampa Bay.
You go first.
I actually think Tampa Bay gonna beat them.
I ain't even watching the game, and I ain't picking. No, fuck that. I'm not picking. So don't ask me who I'm picking. I'm not picking. Can't do. I probably won't be able to sleep at night if I even pick. Man, fuck what you talking about.
It's a football game.
You know deep down inside who you want to see. I don't even know why you're stunting.
Nah, I think Tampa Bay gonna beat them.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Nah. Man, but probably got that blanket. They probably got a throw on his bed right now.
They always it's a known fact. It's a known fact.
No, that's not a that's a known fact. What?
They choke in the playoffs.
Oh. I thought you said something else. I'm about to say this man wilding on there.
So,
but they are chokers. They are chokers, but at the same time, I can't. I'm gonna just go ahead. Y'all pick twice. So you pick them twice. So that's two. Who you got, E?
I'm gonna go with Tom Brady and company, man. With the Bucks, man.
And I'm gonna explain the only reason why I'm not picking, because them bitches stop us from getting in the playoffs, and the other one, y'all know damn well I ain't gonna never pick them. That's the only way. If the scenario was different, it would have been different. But I'm not. Fuck both them teams. I'm not watching them. I hope that game get canceled. I hope the broadcast go out and the game keep going on, and we just find out later who won.
What? That's your wild card. That's your wild card weekend. Hopefully all the games are actually good games and no blowouts, because I'm tired of seeing blowouts right about now after watching that game Monday night. So no more blowouts, but hopefully all the games are good games, man. you know, you got some teams that, you know, not in the playoffs. You know, there was is you know, some teams is weird not seeing them in the playoffs now. But hey, that's what it is. That's what happens. You know. Aaron Rodgers, not in the playoffs. Pittsburgh Steelers, not in the playoffs. New England Patriots, not in the playoffs. But hey, that's what happens. Every team have that. Every team kind of go. Every team hit that little area where you ain't gonna make the playoffs. So with, you know, and with Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers, who knows what's gonna happen this offseason? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna retire? Is he gonna go to Las Vegas? Because you know they're gonna start them rumors. You know they're gonna start them rumors, Aaron Rodgers to Las Vegas with the Raiders possibly getting rid of Derek Carr. So, you know, it's possible we can see an Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams reunion. Never know. Mm-hmm. Cardinals looking to trade DeAndre Hopkins this offseason. Man, this offseason gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just wait and see what happens, you know, in the offseason. But hey, that's about it right there, man. So
yeah, pretty much for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You should have had your shot bottle. We'll take you some Hennessy shots, bro. You should take Hennessy shots. You should take Hennessy shots the rest of the week.
Man. I can't fuck with it. Boy, I had that Hennessy bottle for Thanksgiving, boy. It took everything in my power to finish that thing because I don't really be drinking like that no more. That shit. Henny got the best of me. I ain't gonna lie. Got the best of me.
Get some pineapple juice, bro. You gonna be all right.
Oh, I know it, but shit. Fuck. Fuck. But shit.
I think that's a wrap for us tonight, man. You know, get a few shout outs in and we out.
Roger that. So shit, I'll go first. Shout out to Trini Treats, bringing you all the delicious treats in the world. Follow baby girl on Instagram, Trini Treats with a Z, Trini_treats with a Z. Shout out to the real CB3, young basketball phenom. Y'all follow him on Instagram, the real CB3 all together. Shout out to Dollar's Lemonade, another hit, another smash, another drink with anything. Another, you can have a good time with it. If on Valentine's Day you don't get nothing, get you some dollars. That's gonna make you feel better. You don't get no teddy bear, no chocolate. So shout out to Dollar's Lemonade, best lemonade in the world. Then we got that exotic lemonade, that Zemonade. They got all the fruits for the people that get something for Valentine's Day. You get your fruits, your chocolate, you dress that around now. That's gonna make you feel even better also. So shout out to Zemonade, shout out Dollar's Lemonade, shout out to Too Much Cycling, kicking off of Mardi Gras, cycling around Eazyana area. So shout out to Too Much Cycling, light up the city coming soon. Shout out to my boys Macho Trucking. I seen them with a flatbed, it was covered up, but I heard that they was the people that actually towed away the truck that hit the bridge on the interstate. So for the dummy that hit the bridge and messed up the traffic, it's still messed up. Shout out to Macho Trucking for getting that truck out of there. They haul away trash too. And that's all I got.
Big man. Shout out to Above the Earth, man. _Above the Earth on Instagram. Mardi Gras coming up, man. We planning on dropping something soon, so y'all stay tuned, man. You know we always got the new drops, man. Make sure you follow Above the Earth, man. _ Above the Earth on Instagram. Shout out to Dignified Administration, man. They held their first celebration of administration event in Oakland on January 7th. It was a sold out event, man. It was a dope event. I learned a lot. And I mean, just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I heard they planning something else. They have something else coming up soon, another event. So, ladies, sports isn't only for men, man. You know, and what we promote isn't only for men. So, y'all tap in, stay up to date, learn something, man, and follow Dignified Administration, man, on Instagram.
Bet. As always, shout out the whole FOH brand, FOH After Dark Couples Edition, film production. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout. New movie, My Ex Is My Next. Coming soon to TVs near you on Tubi and every other streaming network that's out there. And if y'all haven't watched the other movie already, Unexpected, y'all go watch that, man. Get them numbers up. Keep them numbers going up. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram, Conflict of Sports, Facebook, Conflict of Sports. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Conflict of Sports. Stream us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Benoit, Conflict of Sports.
Conflict of Sports.
Sent the boat to Eazyana.